Okay, let's hope this works. Um, let me check this. Let me fix the original stream, which is not up anymore. I don't know if anyone's getting the notification. I can't even view it. It's removed. Okay, great. That's cool. If anyone's in the chat can let me know that I'm actually streaming, that'd be great. Oh wait, no, I got it. I got it to work. Sweet, sweet. Okay. Now let me just like send it to my server or something. Oh, what was that? Oh, it's a skeleton. Great. Okay. Let me just send that to my server. If anyone's in the chat. Sweet. Oh, it's a skeleton. Great. Okay. Let me just send that to my server. Okay, great. Alright, now I'm live. Sweet, now I can actually play the game. Alright, so, sorry I'm late. My bad. I wonder whose amazing name that is. Hello. My mic's playing through the thing. I'm gonna do the Q&A questions in a second. I'm just gonna wait until people come in. Hi, Ham. Hi, John. This is beautiful. All my little buddies are all in one place. Fortnite? No Fortnite. You're stalking me? Oh no. I'm gonna die! Poo toilet. Alright, real funny now. Real funny. Let's click this respect button. I already know something's gonna happen. I feel like Cool Boy's gonna say something. I know Cool Boy's gonna say something about how stupid the stream is. I know Cool Boy will. I don't know how to go in third person. Do you guys know what the key I have to press? Oh, I'll do a dance. I don't know the dance. I don't know the key I have to press. Let me check and see if Cool Boy said anything too. I don't know the key! What key do I press to go into third person? Alright. Thank you. Ray, don't say anything stupid in the chat, by the way, because I'm streaming. I trust you, but... Good thing alright, good thing I saw John's message. So I'm gonna be shiny hunting, I guess, while I'm playing. I'm not gonna be streaming for too long, but I'll stream for a bit because I don't have anything else to do. Hi, Sleepy. Okay, let me pull up my iPad so I can do my little Q&A because I'd rather not film a video. Because I'm planning on releasing 3 videos this month. One of them's a secret. I'm not gonna show it yet. Another is... I just danced! I'll dance again. Okay, alright, thank you. So one of them was... I lost my train of thought. Okay, so there's one video I'm making that I have to keep secret, that I'll get done probably sometime this month. Another one, which was the plan, it was supposed to be the Q&A, but I ended up just deciding, I'm just do a stream. I don't have enough time to edit this, because family stuff came up. and I was doing that. And then the other thing that I wanted to make was a tree video analysis, and I'm still over Teapot, and I'm planning on doing that still. It's gonna have to take a little bit, and I'd rather do that right now than make a Q&A video and I can stream it. So, especially since today's March 3rd, which is BAOS' second anniversary, so I might as well just celebrate it. So I have my Q&A questions that I'm from the server, a good chunk of them. I don't think I forgot to put the newest ones in, but if anyone has the new questions or any questions you want to ask, I can also do those while I'm doing this. But I guess I'll get started. So question one on here is were there any scrapped and unused cast for BAOS? And I wrote that there's an entire scrapped season. I don't know if people know about this, but it was called Wheel of Mystery, and there was supposed to be like this really cool like wheel, like spin host. I don't know how to specifically say it. It's like a Wheel of Fortune, right? And basically it would spin itself for like what the challenges were gonna be. I still think the idea is pretty cool, and I think that maybe if Dooney ever gets a new co-host, I'm gonna probably bring back the idea that it'd be the spin wheel thing. Okay, thanks. So I think that the wheel character will come back eventually, just as like a co-host. I'll maybe show the design of the server later, but so WOM was really cool. And then there was also Cactus, was originally a character that was gonna be in WOM, but I reused the character. Yeah, you can do it. Yeah, WOM was really cool. I'm kind of bummed out I didn't use it, but I felt like BAOS, because originally WOM and BAOS were supposed to go at the same time, and I was gonna create WOM as like a really big project, but I figured I wanted to make something simple, and that's what BAOS originally was gonna be, like a weekly thing or a monthly thing. But then that just completely went out the window, and I just turned BAOS into like a big thing. Then Cactus was supposed to be that, and there was also like a character named Boomerang, who Niji was gonna voice, and Niji now voices Green Piano. There was a character that was Lampy, and that turned into Light, and Lampy was like the same thing as Light, kind of, but like a mix between Sleepy as well. WOM is Wheel of Mystery. It was original show that I was gonna make before BAOS. And then there's Jester Hat, and there's a fish tank too, so those were kind of cool. And I have all the assets still, so if I wanted to, I could turn them into like actual characters. But they're like in a different style, so. I'm looking at my notes. Okay, my main inspiration for BAOS, to begin with, it was Anatomy Insanity Season 2, which is like a big object show because I don't think anyone here is like in the OSC, to be honest, except maybe like Sleepy. Then this started to like the story started to like shift from like the regular competition in BAOS to like something a little bit more greater than the competition, and I feel like that's kind of what I want to do with BAOS, where I don't want to mainly only focus on the show. I'm trying to figure out what to word it. Because Anatomy Insanity, right? It's a show that's a lot more than the competition, focuses a lot more on the story than just the challenges. And BAOS, I want to turn into something that's not just a stupid basic show. And I think that's kind of what I want to do in the future, where I want to focus more on like Light's story and more of the arcs and things. What if Pomni was in BAOS? If I could retcon an episode, what episode would it be and why? BAOS 3 would be the episode I'd probably retcon, because like nothing really happens in it. It's just the axe throwing episode. And the entire time, it's just like, alright, I keep looking at the answers because I put answers down, but I don't really need them if I can just say it at the top of my head. I'd retcon BAOS 3 because it kind of sucks low-key, because it's just, you're safe. You throw the axe at the target over and over and over again. And it's the most boring, stale thing ever. It's so dumb. It is so dumb. And I really think I should have like handled like the pacing better or added some other stuff to it. But I just hate the episode. Tristan, that question's coming up. I'm gonna get to it in a second. But yeah, I don't know. I also think the merge thing in BAOS 3 was really dumb too. Like, they merged for like 5 seconds, and then it just went right back to it. Like, it was nothing. There was no point of that. Like, the merge was 2 episodes. And I think it was the dumbest idea ever. I don't know what I was planning with that at all. So, the episode kind of sucked. I don't know. I mean, Tyree got screen time, which was kind of cool, and I wish I gave Tyree more screen time. So, I'm kind of happy that I did that, but the episode was bad. What character would have a gamer rage moment? And that would be Tyree. So, that kind of works out. I'm mentioning Tyree right now. Will all of the BAOS cast explode? Yes. Yes, they will. Is it possible that Stumpy and Floorboardy are somehow related? I like this question a lot. I think this is a good one. They're both made of the same material, but they aren't necessarily related. Canonically, how tall are the characters? I said the contestants all are like a few inches tall, and Box of Markers is just like really small. Like, proportionately, like, the characters are like really weird, because like certain episodes, they're like the same height, where like Floorboardy and Box of Markers are like the same height, but in other episodes, Floorboardy is a lot taller. But there are no humans in the world, so like all of the entire sense of height is skewed. I don't know how to explain how it would be, but I picture them as like really, really small. Why is there a skeleton chasing me? How did Canteen get his water pre-BAOS 7? Let's see. So, before BAOS 7, there's... what did I write here? Hold on, I'm actually curious. He spawned in with the water at first, which can be shown in BAOS 2, when he's just, like, splashing the egg with his water. But, like, when he runs out, he asks Green Screen to become the watering can inside BAOS 4 to, like, refill it. Which obviously, like, makes Green Screeny, like, really pissed off. Can there be a measurement that's just scaled by how many Doonies? Yes, that is a good idea. I think how many Doonies each object is. But like mini Doonies, not like the real big Doonie. Oh, you actually joined. Don't say anything stupid in the chat. I trust you. Character pronouns and canon orientations. Okay. So, if we're talking about orientations, every single character is like Arrow Ace. None of them really have any orientations, except for Coffee. So, I mean, I guess there's that. And pronouns, there's a little page in my server. I don't have it on me right now. But, like, the cast is predominantly male, which is something I would have probably changed. I would have probably made the cast a little bit more balanced. I'm getting attacked. Which I think I chose that because, my vocal range, but I just eventually got more voice actors to begin with, because I was originally, like, it goes back to the BAOS being like a monthly thing. I didn't really want to wait on lines for everyone originally, but then I ended up just hiring more voice actors as it went on, so I kind of just scrapped that entire idea. But yeah, the debuters, I have an entire thing of that. If I can remember correctly, top of my head, Cactus, she, her, Disco Ball, she, they, Arcade Machine, they, them, Artifact, he, him, Masky, they, them, Cowskull, she, her, and I just died, and I have to remember the rest. What is the rest of them? I'm not even looking, so I don't remember the rest of the characters and their orientations. I'll remember those later. Anyways, oh, I wrote a long answer to this one. Okay, I'm gonna read this just word for word to save time. So the question was, what are the characters' day-to-day lives outside of BAOS? I wrote, typically they just sit around doing absolutely nothing but wait for Dooney to say something, but I like to think they formed little friend groups. Carrot, Canvas, and Hourglass are all really close. Stumpy's much more of a loner and just refuses to hang out with anybody. Battering Ram and Coffee were good friends. Canteen and Tyree would hang out, but it was a very one-sided relationship, or friendship, which was Canteen obviously being really clingy around Tyree, but Tyree wouldn't really budge. Light just sits alone. Green Screeny and Green Piano are both really close. And so I guess, like, all of them have, like, their own little cliques, but, like, a lot of them would just sit around and go to Canteen's store, and not much alone outside of the competition. Not really a BAOS question, but what made you begin to like object shows? Because ever since I first met you, you were always big on them. So, I joined the OSC, very object show community for people that don't know. Around BFB 3 to 5, so that was like 2017-ish. So it was, I think it just appeared on my recommended one day, and then I just started staying up and watching the episodes. And then I found out there were a lot of other people watching them, so I don't know, I got into it. There's another rack in here. Was this mine? Oh, it's another one. Huh. Interesting. Big spider. What is each character's favorite food? I wrote an entire thing about this. This was all planned for a video, so I don't know. I mean, I kind of wish I did make a video now that I'm looking at the script here. But I'll go through them. Floorboardy's favorite food is pizza. Box of markers, I wrote... I forgot... I was talking to Sleepy about it. Sleepy's in the chat right now. They can tell you the specific answer. But I wrote my own thing that they all just eat different things. I didn't specifically specify. But I forgot to tweak the script for that. So Sleepy can just tell you guys in the chat for box of markers. Green piano is roast chicken. Carrot is spaghetti. Canteen is Twizzlers or other like sweet candies. Stumpy just doesn't like to eat. Canvas eats cake. Battering Ram eats steak. Light eats gelatin. Cookie Jar eats cookies. Tyree eats chili peppers. Coffee eats marshmallows. Sleepy eats turkey. Green Screeny eats intergalactic space food. Hourglass eats oranges. And Bali, you know, like the food that's like coated in like gold in like the Mr. Beast videos? That kind of stuff. What is the anatomy of some BAOS characters? I mean, they're all just like made of the object they're composed of. Like, Canteen is made of like metal, I guess. I don't really, I mean, I think the inside, I guess it depends on the character. But Canteen is like a special case where inside it's just complete metal. It's hollow inside. Except for like the water. Cow Skull, she likes death, so I don't think she would mind actually. She's a very emo person who's the difference, because the thing is with Cow Skull and Stumpy is that they're very similar, where they're like both like really angsty, but the difference is that Cow Skull is just like stereotypical, just like I hate life. Death is so like just like crazy emo for like no reason at all. Okay. Let me see what I wrote next. She's evil! The only real weird case, like, inside of an object is Green Screeny, where he's, like, an anomaly. Like, he doesn't... I like to think that he's, like, a different entity from all the other, like, characters. He's literally just, like, the space-time continuum itself. Who made the contestant creator? I cannot say. Why is Stumpy such an asshole? This is one of the like the questions where it genuinely will be answered inside of the show. Let me see. Soon I'll say, though the reason is particularly because of what he's been through and how he's handled it. To like, I guess to expand on that. Stumpy is... He's a special case where he is the reason he is for... I just picked up an axe. I look really evil for that. Stumpy does, like, have, like, a story to him, especially in all the competition shows he's been in. Because I've had Stumpy been in so many shows that I've, like, made before, and he's always just been kind of mean. But there's a reason why he is the way he is, and it will be explained. It's just, it's going to have to take a couple episodes for you guys to see it. But I'm very excited for you to all see that. The more that I'm reading this, the more I'm actually probably planning on making this into an actual video. So I'm probably just recite everything, but with visuals, eventually. But I wanted to make something out for the anniversary. Does Cow Skull watch Gore and like say that freaky stuff? Yeah. Cow Skull is one of the like stupid Reddit people. Who made the contestant creator? I already said this one. I cannot say. Will OG characters from Bafaf, DVD, and Tosmid ever be referenced or shown again? So this was originally to come out before BAOS 8, but Ornament is from an old show of mine. Hourglass, oh no, sorry, Arcade Machine was from an old show of mine. All these characters are like old shows. Like some of these characters are from 2020, 2021, and I'm just recycling them because I never used them before, and they've never actually had a chance to be on my channel. So I'm kind of happy about that. And the FDVD characters, I cannot say for that. Disco Ball and Ornament are also, yeah, Disco Ball is also old. Okay. Is BAOS actually a cover-up for a money laundering scheme? Whoever said this one, they know too much. I'm not going to get into all of that, but pretty bad. They know a lot. Where's Shrub? Dooney doesn't pay that well, so Shrub has disappeared. She asked me for more lines recently, though. I don't know. You might see Shrub. Maybe. If green screen turned around away from the camera, could you still see his face, or could you see the back of his eyes? For the video, I was going to put up like a visual, but I kind of can't put it up because I'm on stream. But it would just be like a line and then like a dot on the bottom. Like it looks like an exclamation mark. That's kind of what it looks like when he turns to like the side. And then if he turned around, it would just look like the same thing but like inverted. Okay. If there was one thing you would change about BAOS, which this is a good one, BAOS has gone so far, what would it be and why? It could be an elimination order, or it could be something like with production or anything. So I said, well, there's a few things, but the merge in episode 3 irritated me a lot, since it was just unnecessary. Cookie Jar I would have swapped for a much better character, so I would have just taken her out as a whole. Because like no one cares about Cookie Jar, I'm gonna be honest, nobody cares about Cookie Jar. I even gave her a short and just no one cared about her. I just mentioned the gender ratio here. It's unbalanced. I don't like that. I would have probably hired more animators sooner as of like BAOS 1. In Hourglass, I would have preferred to stay until at least Final 6. And the Sleepy Coffee and voting in episode 2 was like really bad. For the people that don't know, I swapped out the votes. So like, I think I mentioned in the episode actually, but like there's a canon reason. What's that called? So there was a reason why what was I saying? Sleepy originally didn't want to have any lines, not talk at all, so I figured that Coffee should stay because of an arc, but then the arc just was stupid, and then no one even cared about him anyways, so I should have just eliminated Coffee right then and there. But, I'm gonna do something with that in, like, a short or something to, like, fix it up a little bit. How would you come up with some of the debuters? Arcade Machine was an old character I made a long time ago, and it was from like a Lemon Demon song, and I've always wanted to animate that character to the song, so I'm gonna do that eventually as well. Arcade Machine had a different design before. It's in the server, but they had like a way older, really rough design, so I'm happy that got reworked. Disco Ball was made in 2021. That was based on Bell's design from BFB, where it's the strings attached. Cow Skull I made a long time ago with my friends in my first object show plans. And I don't really know where that idea came from, to be honest. Ornament was a character that was also really old. Ornament's entire thing is that I just really like the cheek design. It's like the cheeks poking out, so that's kind of why I did that. I'm trying to remember all the other debuters. Artifact was made like pretty last second. He was originally going to get cut, but I just kept him in the show anyways. I just wanted my friend to voice, and he's a really good voice actor, so that's kind of why I put him in. Masky I made... I don't remember the specifics for that one, but I really like their design, so I kind of just voiced them. I don't know. I'm thinking of other characters, the other debuters. If someone can remind me, that'd be great. I'm not even looking at the list, so I forgot all the other debuters, to be honest. No, Radio. Radio I thought of through, I just like the voice filter, and that's kind of why I just wanted to make a Radio character, and I like the idea of that. Radio's full design hasn't been shown yet, but they have a top hat that like goes over their antenna, and they also have a bow tie, so that's kind of cool. I'm thinking of the other debuters. Yeah, I don't know. Okay. What's the next question? Let me see. Do you plan on collabing with more creators in the future? Yes. I am planning on collabing with more people. There's a few that I already have planned that involves music, that involves animating. There's some people I've been talking to behind the scenes that I haven't mentioned yet. So there will be collabs with people of like various different things. So that's gonna be fun. I'm getting into like doing more collabs with other creators and things. So What exactly is Dooney? This is the last question I found that I wrote on here. A dirt block with a plant. Yes, he is. He's just a dirt block. Well, he's a sand. He's like a sand block from Minecraft. I don't know if I have one on me. But yeah. That's all the ones on here. I mean, I can fix this up a little bit and add some more things in the actual video. Let me see if I can view what's in... Okay, I left the server so I can even look. This is my alt account that I'm looking at the server on. Let me switch my tab. Actually, I'll check in a second. Yeah, if you guys want to throw any other questions in the chat, I'll check. There's also some questions that are in the Q&A channel I haven't answered yet, but I think I'll just save those for the video, unless you guys want to ask them right now. So how is everyone doing? I just had to rush through all those questions. Yeah. I mean, I don't know if there's anything that's been really not known, so I think I kind of answered everything there. But a lot of this was supposed to come out before the, BAOS 8, so this would have been a lot more surprising and more suspenseful, but BAOS 8 kind of revealed, like, everything I needed to reveal. But the Stumpy stuff is interesting, though. There is there's a canon reason why Stumpy is the way he is. I don't think I've revealed that. I've kind of just made it clear that the characters are defined by that certain trait, the certain traits. If you had to cast the objects as celebrities, who would they be? Like, alright, so like celebrity voice actors. So, John Mulaney would have voiced Canvas, and the original voice of Canvas was to sound like, I don't know if you know this, but Jack Horner from like Puss in Boots, or I'm trying to think of the other voices that he does. Spider-Ham from the Spider-Verse movies. So John Mulaney would have voiced Canvas, but the voice was scrapped because John can't do it. But I think the Canvas voice that we have now is better than what I would have probably anticipated for Canvas, because I feel like it wouldn't have suited what the personality I was going for. I'm thinking of other characters. That would be voiced by certain people. Michael Kovac would be pretty nice for... was also another plan for Canvas, actually. Stumpy, I'm thinking of a person that would sound really good. Yeah, the Spider-Ham voice would have been Canvas's. But Carrot wouldn't... I'm trying to think of all the characters. Carrot would be... T-Rex. I'm trying to think. What are certain actors and who they would voice? If you listed actors, I can probably tell you who they would voice. Or who they'd sound good with. But I can't think of actors. My favorite BAOS character to draw is Stumpy. Like, easily. Or Dooney. One of those two. I always draw them. Like, if you look at my papers at school, they're just filled with Stumpies and Dooneys, like, everywhere. Or green screening for, like, his expressions, because he's just so simple, because you just have to draw a face. What's your other question? Oh, which one? I answered. How did I come up with the characters' debuts? I already answered that one. I'll say it again, but I just basically, they're from like my childhood, just random drawings I made for like previous object shows, and except for Maskey and Radio, all the other ones have been thought of before in like previous shows. Maskey and Radio were just completely made up, like on like walks, I think. I'm still thinking of the actor question actually. I'm trying to think of people. Imagine if, like, Chris Pratt voiced Dooney. That'd be pretty awesome. I really want to check those other questions now. Also, a shiny would be, like, really nice right now. So if one spawned on me, that would be kind of crazy. What the... Wait, you can do that in Minecraft? Whoa. Welcome to the underground. You guys get the reference, right, guys? Box on Marcos will be Alex Hirsch. That'd be really funny. Which marker in particular? Like all of them? Which is Alex doing different voices? I'm trying to think of other actors. Oh my god. I guess I'll talk about some other stuff with the channel. I'm planning on doing, like, for the next, like, month or two, I've been really busy with other stuff, but I've been planning on making a lot more, like, videos with, characters that are, what's it called? Characters with, like, animation meme songs. I know how cheesy that is, but I really want to test, like, working on more drawing and, like, lip syncing to songs, as there is a song in BAOS 9, I don't know, you guys, I've teased it to all of you, I think, but Jim Carrey Canteen would be awesome. So yeah, BAOS 9, there will be a song that I'm gonna sing. I have a musical number, and it's gonna happen, and I'm working with the person right now, actually. I DM'd them yesterday and the day before, and we've been talking. I have to still make the lyrics and things, we're still working on, like, the specifics, because it's gonna be a little bit of a higher, a lot harder thing to do, because I've never really written a song before, and it's been, I mean, I've written little bits, but, like, never, like, a full-length song. Here we go. Why did the contestant creator make Sand Timer like that? It like, sensed canvas and made Sand Timer. I have to try to answer this without being spoilery. The contestant creator is a very big plot point. Same thing with the purple box that was in BAOS 4. Bad voice crack. Both of those are really important to the story of what I'm trying to do right now. And the contestant creator, it was like in like the beginning of BAOS. I will say that Sand Timer is a very crazy exception where they're not like any other characters that have been made. Like the debuters, it's not like that. They're made of something else, if that makes sense. And it's gonna be revealed eventually. Sand Timer was not a one-off thing where they only appear once. They will have a bigger role in the story. So I can't say that, because I do think that people would probably find that stupid that Sand Timer appears in BAOS 7 and immediately dies in BAOS 8. That doesn't make any sense. But there is more to Sand Timer, and I do think they're gonna have some more stuff. And also, I plan on doing flashback thingies, so, like, there's gonna be, like, flashbacks from, like, episodes like BAOS 1 and BAOS 2, and, like, with more scenes that weren't shown. So there is a chance you guys will see more Bolly screen time and other characters like that. Okay. What's your favorite thing to draw in general? I'm trying to think. I like drawing axolotls. Those are fun. Okay. What do you think the worst part of BAOS production is? Waiting on the lines. Sometimes I have to wait like weeks, months even. But I'm not gonna name any names. Or audio editing. My favorite part is script writing or voice acting. Like, animating is pretty fun, but, like, I have a lot of fun actually making the story itself. And in BAOS 9, I do plan on, that script is going to be really long, and that's going to have to go through several revisions. And, I think Shrub might also look it over, too. So we're going to have a little bit of, like, a higher production thing going on for BAOS 9 script, because I really want to make it as good as it can be. Especially since I'm working on that. Or, I'm splitting it into 2 episodes. Because it's going to be BAOS 9A, which is going to be probably out this summer, and BAOS 9B, which will probably be out, like, early fall. Why'd you... Oh, was that payback from when I killed you? Okay. BAOS 8, it was difficult to find a way to connect scenes together and make it work. And also, it was difficult to try and figure out, like, time management. Yeah, your Audacity, 100% works. It was also really hard to, for BAOS 8, it was really hard to, what's it called? I was, like, really worried when editing. I never said this before, but I was really worried about editing and, like, actually making the episode if, like, the plot would connect perfectly, because the way the scenes were structured was, this has never really happened before, because usually in BAOS 7, I basically animated the entire thing, and then, like, there was, like, a tiny scene at the beginning and a tiny scene at the end, which were animated by different people. But for BAOS 8, it was like my scene, someone else's scene, another person's scene, then my scene again, and then someone else's, and then someone else's again. So like I didn't know how it would look like all together, and if the animators like all the parts would look like it connected perfectly. So I was very worried up until like the last day when I finally edited it all together that it actually kind of worked. Where like I mean everyone did really great. I was just worried that like people wouldn't be able to get the story if everyone had different styles, and I wouldn't understand, like if people wouldn't understand it. But I kind of underestimated how I was handling things, because I thought it was like my fault that I was messing up all the stuff and the scenes weren't put all together the right way. But I'm happy with what it came out with. And BAOS 8 I think is probably my best thing I've ever made, like ever, because it's 20 minutes long of animation, and that was like I'm so happy with how it came out. And the animators, especially Delta, did amazing. I'm saying especially because Delta was like helping me out like crazy. I don't know if they're in the chat right now, but they were like really sweet and also like offered to help all the way through. And even like when I was like in like crunch time and they were asking me to delay the episode because I was like spending so much time on it, they were just really helpful and even offered to animate more scenes than they could have. And I was just surprised by that. So if they're listening, then good job. You did really good. And the funnest. All right, so I don't know if you're trying to say funniest, Sleepy, but the funnest thing I did for BAOS 8 was probably green screeny crash out when he started screaming. That was pretty fun to like voice act. There's like several different takes for all the lines because I used my mic on my PC this time for BAOS 8. Minus I think the beginning of the episode actually. The beginning of the episode I used my phone and I thought my lines got crackly, so I didn't really know. And then it was scene number 3, the third scene. I used my phone's mic, and then the rest of the scenes I used using my computer. And that was kind of fun using an actual mic on my PC. I don't know if my audio quality is like visibly different, but I think it was fun. Or Canteen's lines with green screening, yeah. I really liked watching how I did those. That was really nice. So yeah, I mean, I do think that BAOS 8 was probably my favorite thing I've made. BAOS 7 is pretty good too. Something I want to mention. Crash out arc. Something I want to mention is that with BAOS, especially BAOS 7 and BAOS 8, they're very, very, very dialogue heavy. Very. Like, that is my biggest complaint with my own stuff that I make, and I'll criticize myself for that, where it is just talking, and there's no movement. They talk to each other, but, like, there's no focus on the challenge itself, which is something I want to do with BAOS 9, where BAOS 9 is very ambitious for people I've talked to about, but it is going to have new backgrounds, new stuff, like, everything. It's going to be, like, completely different. So, yeah, I have plans to fix that with BAOS 9, where it's going to focus more on the challenge, because it shouldn't be just solely dialogue, and I can understand why that would be kind of boring to people, especially for 20 minutes. So, no one said it's boring, but I'm just saying in general, because I'm just really picky about what I make. What is the extent that green screen can do? Like, what are its limits? So green screen can do basically everything. It's kind of seen in the show a little bit, where green screen would struggle a lot more when turning into objects in like the beginning few episodes. But as of like recently, he can just turn into like a giant throne without any like effort, because he's gotten better at just being like that. And the green screen short, which completely got like scrapped. I'm still kind of. I think I still want to bring it back at some point, but it was kind of stupid because I had just random swears in it and it just looked dumb. But green screeny has his own issues, internal issues. Like, he's very similar to Black Hole from Teapot, where he gets like very upset about his own abilities that he has. But the difference is with green screeny is that he's not angry that he has the abilities that much. He's mad that people ask him to do things for them. And I think that's what kind of causes him not to want to, like, do things or, like, use his abilities to its full potential, is because other people are always asking him to do things. I don't know if that makes sense, but that's kind of what I want to do with the green screeny going forward, is because I want to establish more of that. And we're getting to the end of BAOS very soon. Like, we're more than halfway, which is kind of surprising to me. So I mean, I guess get used to the characters while you still have them. So yeah, it's been pretty wacky. Let me check my phone. Oh, okay, hold on. You sent me something on Discord. So, box of markers can't really eat, but here are all the markers' favorite foods. Red. This is from Sleepy, by the way. Red spicy food. They can't handle it, but they really like it. Orange likes chips. Yellow likes baked goods. Green likes spinach and salad. Blue doesn't have any. Purple likes dark chocolate. And coffee. Any ideas for after BAOS? So, okay. In a way, Buff After DVD I consider season 1 of BAOS. And I consider BAOS as this season 2. And after BAOS, I plan on making something completely different. Probably in the OSC still, maybe not. I don't know. We'll see. But I don't plan on making another season to BAOS necessarily. I've kind of wanted to always make a show with a huge cast of, like... I know that people don't like huge cast object shows because there's so many different characters. But, like, when you have, like, that many characters, you can have so many different, like, story potentials and things. So, like, if I was having a huge cast, I wouldn't have, like, 64 characters. But I'd want, like 30 or something. And then do something with that. And I feel like that would be a kind of fun thing to work on. Where, like, double eliminations every episode and have, like, 30 characters. But that's for one day, maybe, if I ever do it. But I feel like it'd be funny if I put Green Piano in that show, though. Because Green Piano's been, like, every single thing I've made. Why is this creeper so fast? Why is this creeper so fast? No, don't blow up, don't blow up. Chicken jockey. No, 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 no. Oh. Ugh. I'm getting attacked from, like, every angle. But FTV 2 is cancelled. It's not gonna happen. You'll never see it. Blue slime jar is never gonna become a thing. I need to work on YouTube Shorts, too. That's something I've also been putting off. I need to do that probably tonight, actually. Because that's kind of where most of my subs and most of the votes, I think, come from. For, BAOS 8, at least. I mean, I feel like the YouTube Shorts seem to have worked. Like, I've been able to, like... Actually, I kind of want this. I've been able to, like, make YouTube Shorts, and then I've noticed the votes go up. So... I don't know. I mean, I think I gotta make a YouTube short soon for another one. There's one that did really well, actually. I think I got like 4,000, 5,000 views. Let me check my Discord DMs. I got a DM. Okay, well, that was great. That DM was awesome. Thank you. Thank you. I would say, alright, the real answer to that question. Oh, just box markers themselves have any opinions on what the box... Yeah, let's get into the controversy. Yeah, I think we should go into that. Let's hop into that. What is box markers doing? Like, I need to make a video about that, like a video essay, talking about box of markers' extent of killing. What they did was, in order, they slammed a cannonball into Canteen's head, they got Tyree eliminated to an extent, turned Carrot into Carrot Cake, and just murdered Dooney the slingshot. Not good. Not too good. And then BAOS 9 will have some stuff, too, to add on. Box of markers, what's going on? What's going on? Content warning. Box of markers. That wasn't her. It was red. I guess, yeah, it was specifically red. Oh, well, then there was also the other thing with Tyree. They all kind of just jumped onto Tyree to, like, threaten him because he stepped on, like, a certain piece of paper. That's the beginning of BAOS 3, but, like, BAOS 3 is kind of basically nothing, so. Yeah, it's propaganda. My favorite, I've never actually said it before on, like, my favorite marker of the box of markers is green. Green is my favorite. I don't know. I want to do more things with them, but in BAOS 4 they're shown to have like a liking to like growing the plant in the challenge because they're an environmentalist. That's how I see them at least, and I really like green. Green is my favorite. In red marker, judging by how much I write red marker and yellow marker, you'd think that those two are my favorites, but I like green the most. I do want to like give blue marker some screen time and the other markers in BAOS 9, so look out for that. You will see the other markers. The other markers will get appearances, like canon appearances, because there is other markers that are still in the box that haven't been shown yet, so I guess it's a good day for Sleepy fans. I mean, Box of Markers fans, technically. When... Of course you're here! Of course you are! BAOS, I don't know what that means. Justin, you want to voice Bali? I think he already left. Yeah, I kind of figured. Okay, it is you again. Or BAOS again. Okay, I see. So BAOS Season 2, BAOS again. It's not gonna happen. Unless I get more animators. Justin, you want to work on BAOS again? Alright, figured. Okay, great. So, you're gonna be animating in the new crew. The crew server will be up any second now. I'll do it. I'll sacrifice Justin. I'll do it. Justin has done nothing but been mean to BAOS. Yeah? The markers inside of the issues. Yeah, the box of markers is its own character, and then the markers are separate. But I haven't done anything with actually making box of markers. Like, I feel like in BAOS 7 and BAOS 8, I haven't done much with box of markers, which kind of sucks, because I want to give stuff with that. Justin, can you answer, Astro Diamond's question? I was gonna actually release BAOS Babies today, but I never did it. That wasn't the March thing that I was planning on doing. Yeah. Alright, so a shiny would be really nice right now. Shrub can come back. Eventually. The Smosh crew is all getting... Stop with the Dandies World! I'm done with the Dandies World. I am done with the Dandies. I'm done with Dandies. I'm done with it. Dandies is the reason. You were the reason. I blame you for making Shrub get onto Dandies World. And, what's it called? I'll do that, actually, Sleepy. I'll do that maybe tonight, actually. But, Justin, it was you that got Shrub onto Dandies World and basically almost delayed BAOS 8. I blame you. You're the reason. You are the reason. You almost got all of BAOS completely delayed. Because of the stupid Dandies World. Dandies World. I'm having a crash out right now. I'm having crash out. Dooney's crash out. I'm done with Dandies. I'm done with Dandies. We dragged it into 2025 and I'm done. I'm done. It is the stupidest game ever. I've played it. It is just bad. It's just bad. It's just bad. Oh my god. Look what you did, Justin. BAOS Babies blind boxes. Aww. Dooney's World. Justin, did you vote on Shrub's thing for the series? Because if we get into the duo hardcore thing, then what's it called? If we get into the Dooney, or not the Dooney hardcore, I'm thinking of Dooney core. If we get into the duo hardcore thing, we can both be in a duo together and then win the game, because it's randomized. In the Mr. Krabs toy, I basically took it to school, and then Andy snapped off the other eye, and then I tried getting him to glue the other one with like a glue thing to like try and glue the other eye and like fix it, but he wouldn't do it. So then he snapped the other one off to make it even. And then the next day, I gave it to some other kid to play with as we were doing the debates at our school. And then the kid was just basically interrupted the entire debates, so it was kind of fun. Also, 8 viewers. I feel like we're doing good with the viewers today. Hold on, I got a DM. Of course. I'm not hopping on Dandies. No, not in a million years will you see me on Dandy's World. Justin, I see you in a call a shrub. Can we get both of you guys on here? I'm not opening a casino. A BAOS casino would be kind of nuts, though. Dandy's World. Oh, of course he's here. You're here. Andy, I was just telling them all about the Mr. Krabs that you broke the other eye off of. What's going on, buddy? Whose birthday? Dooney's? Get a casino for your birthday. Yeah, Dooney's Grand Casino. Where am I getting all these texts from? Oh my god. Justin, you're not getting Andy on Dandies. I want to go home. Your birthday. You want me to open a casino for your birthday? With what money? Oh, wait. I know someone. Oh, Justin. Justin, I need you to buy me something. Like an entire casino. Dooney's mom from a CBIB entry? Crazy. Okay, well the CBIB entries are not canon to BAOS. Two separate universes. I consider there. I was about to say there was 3 different Dooneys. The Dooney from Tosmid is the same Dooney that's in BAOS. I will stand by that. So the Dooney from my old animations and the old object shows I've made is the same Dooney. But the Dooney and the CBIB entries are different from the Dooney and BAOS. When I turn 18, and you open the casino too, I guess. The currency in BAOS is BAOS bucks. Or no, Bali bucks. They call it Bali bucks. And actually, I did actually make that canon. They said that in BAOS 7. I wish I was gonna draw a picture of it, but like, it's just the dollar bill with Bali in the middle. Dooney's mom has got it going on? What? Dooney doesn't have parents in the BAOS universe. Dandy's World. Uh-oh, Justin. Andy's on you for this one. The Fountain of Dunes. I'm not hopping on dandies. I'm trying to think of characters that I would say are siblings. Or parents. Huh. I cannot answer that one. John, that question is probably the most important question I cannot answer. That is important. It's alive! I better catch it. Dial's here too? Oh, no, no, something's attacking me! It's a skeleton! Get me out! Get me out! Get me out! But yeah, I can't answer that question because that's important for lore reasons. This is the most I've had on one stream. 10 viewers, wow. And I know the joke. I know the joke that Justin's going to do. Justin's going to get everyone to leave the stupid stream, and then it's going to go down from 10 to like 3. No, no, creeper! Okay. This game's so stupid. Alright, thank you, Andy, thank you. Okay, so, great. I had a sword, but it kind of broke, so it's gone now. So that's kind of great. No, there's a reason, It broke, that's the reason. That's what happened. Also, I'm like the best Minecraft player here, by the way. I should probably get off stream, though. It's been a little too long. Alright, I'm about to die from a zombie. Chicken jockey! Okay. Stream is ending, guys. I'm sorry. It's over. I can't make a new one. Oh, make a new sword. Oh, yeah. Stream's ending. This was fun. Answered all the questions. We had fun. This is really the most active chat we've had. So, yeah. Fun stream.